Full disclosure, I have not seen the original three, and this one is a prequel, kinda, also a reboot to the original one, but I could not find for the life of me them on anything, and I don't want to buy a DVD for, something I might not like. Meanwhile, I really only buy DVDs for some of my favorite horror movies in case they ever get taken off streaming services like Your Next, See No Evil, and Scream, and plenty of other ones, but can't think of any other off the top of my head. So I didn't want to buy a DVD for the original Candyman and the other two, just if I didn't like them. But I do really like this movie, and it is good for what it is. It deals with a lot of racism, and I think it handles it well. And I definitely think the last part was handled really well because at the end of the day, yes, cops do save people, but the majority of cops are not very good people. So when we see an unarmed man laying there in her lap, motionless, and he gets shot to death, I was not that surprised. Though I do think I like his origin, but it definitely goes for the more realistic feel, I think. I don't know if the original movies went for that since I haven't seen them. But he gets his hand cut off and this little metal hook thing shoved into the stump. And he kind of is in a trance while it happens. The trance kind of breaks, I guess, once she kills the dude that put him in it. I don't know. It's weird. And then says a little line about, oh, I think he's dead. And then he falls. I'm thinking it's because of the blood loss and, they didn't cauterize the wound. They just shoved a piece of metal in it. So, I think they were definitely going for a more realistic thing in, a horror movie about where you say Candyman a few times in the mirror and this invisible dude that you can only see in, like, the mirror kills people. So, weird thing to go realistic for, I guess. But it was only for, like, one scene. The kills are definitely the best part of this movie, by far. They aren't over the top gory or anything, something I've always thought is dumb. I've liked gory kills, but not over the top. And these kills are all really good. People getting trapped in the bathroom and blood flowing under the doors. Other people getting trapped in the bathroom. Now that I think about it, there's 2 bathroom scenes. And then they get killed and we see it in different ways, like people looking under a stall, looking in I think it's a makeup thing, where you can check if you're doing your makeup right, and you can see the reflection of them being killed in it. Just a lot of cool ways. And then one of my favorite ones, the one where the girl gets killed and rubbed against the glass and the shot keeps panning out further and further, but you're still seeing what's going on. This movie had some great kills. But was it my favorite? No. I do think, even though I haven't seen the original, I probably would have liked it more because of Tony Todd. Because he's in a lot of great movies. And there's nothing wrong with this dude. He does fine with what he's given. But he's not turned into Candyman until, like, the movie's almost over. It focuses on a different Candyman. And like I've already said, he's only used in the mirror. Even though I do love that about the movie. So that's kind of disappointing because, you always want to see the killer. But it doesn't change the fact that it's still awesome. But, you always want to see a killer in a horror movie, actually, on screen killing people instead of reflections in the mirror, even if that is cool. So in, like, the final act, we see him kill a few people and then the movie ends. Maybe they'll make a sequel. I'd definitely watch it. But it's definitely not the best in my opinion, but it is a really good movie. Just a decent movie.